What's up guys, I'm back for another video. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first raid I'm going to show you is by myself on this base here. As you notice, he's got holes in the middle of his base, which is a massive mistake on his part, where I can just drop some barbarians to trigger some traps, get up some hidden Teslas. So down at the bottom, I need to complete the clan castle because that's not all of them. So I drop a balloon to try and get a 1-for-1 trade for that archer tower. However, that fails because of the update. The archer towers and some other defences have had an increase in health points. So anyway, I'll lure them up to the top with an archer, out of range of the defences, just to get them out of the way of the base so I don't have to deal with them and the defences at the same time. So I need to drop my witches really quickly before the archer goes down and the skeletons can spawn to stop the troops targeting the witches. So I drop my king and my golem straight away because I don't really need to worry about having a wide funnel because the enemy queen's on the outskirts of his base. So my king's going to go straight to her and he's just going to beat her. So I'm trying to wait for that wizard, especially, and that witch a wee bit, to come out the base because I didn't realise they were so far behind because I got that archer with the balloon. So I need to drop my hogs quick because I want to try and save my king because he's quite good cleanup. He'll go around the base cleaning up. So I drop my hogs and I put a heal spell right there in the middle where there's plenty of defences battering my hogs. So you can see on the top here, I've still got 2 witches in my arch cleanup, which is good cleanup power. So right here, a giant bomb's going to go off, and it kills a big bunch of my hogs because I'm too slow on that heal spell. So that just shows you need to watch your hogs at all time. If it wasn't for this guy having spaces in his base, this definitely wouldn't have been a 3-star because of that. So I've only got a few hogs left, but I've got so many heals for some reason because I was good with my heal placement apart from that giant bomb there. So I've got so many left over. But now it's really helping because I've got so few hogs. I need to keep them healed at all times. So you can see my king's still alive, my queen's just alive. And my hogs, I was kind of a bit nervous my hogs would fizzle out. But they're doing alright, they're getting through the base fine. So that's the last defence going down right now. So now the only problem is the barbarian king. 4 wizards left to deploy. So I'll try and deploy them around my barbarian king, because I'm hoping the enemy barbarian king will beat on my barbarian king, and then the wizards will shoot behind the barbarian king. But it doesn't really work like that because the wizards are too busy on the storage. Well, my king's a level 14, his is level 10, so afterwards the level 10's only got a slither of health. And there you go. I know I've got enough time, so it's not going to end on a 99% 1-star, which is the worst. What's up guys, this is the second raid I'm going to be showing you by Grizz, which is E-Man's 2nd or 3rd account. I don't know how sweaty he is. Anyway, so we dropped a couple of golems on that side, and then wall breakers to get in to the core. As you can see, that wall breaker there triggers a double giant bomb set, which is great. So his wizards are making the funnel, so his skeletons will go into the centre. So out comes a witch and a wizard and a balloon. That's really good because you can use a poison pill to kill the witch and the wizard. He drops his hog straight away because you realise, wait, the double giant bomb set would probably be beside the gold mine and the elixir collector. So he just throws his hogs down. And this is a weird raid. His hogs seem to try and avoid the heal spells. So the first heal spell, the hogs use a lot. Everything's going into the court, and see these balloons here. You might think, oh, just a few balloons. It's nothing much, but they end up clutching this raid, guaranteeing the 3-star. So you can see the hogs stray away from that heal spell in the middle. And then he drops them, and then the balloons, you notice, have already taken 2 defences down. They're taking away the 3rd one, and they're stopping hogs from straying. And then this heal spell here, the hogs don't go to the cannon, they go away to the expo, which I just sound weird, and then they die, and a few go to the cannon. But at this point, the hogs are really kind of fizzling out, but the balloons are still there. They're still taking down defences. There's a 4th defence down by the balloons. And as you can see, the balloons sadly are going to face their death by the air skeletons. But at this point, there's only 1 cannon left, and he doesn't really have high level heroes in this account because the former owner was an idiot. But the archer queen beats on the king, and she comes out the winner. So he's got a wizard round, and he's still got a golem up, which just shows like he could have maybe got away with just using 1 golem, but drop it, making some more hogs. But you know what, he likes his 2 golems, and that golem does help out a wee bit at the end. So you can see his archer queen, he doesn't have her ability, so he can't make her vanish for a few seconds out of range of the cannon. But now the skeletons are distracting the cannon. So he's on 96%, and at this point he's got plenty of time. And especially with the full Golem, not even split into Golemites, it looks like a guaranteed 3-star. And there you go, the Archfiend takes out the cannon, so it's definitely a 3-star. That spell factor is on really low health, and that's... Alright guys, so, the third raid I'm going to show you is by... I'm just going to call him an EJ, and it's a Goho on a townhall 8, which you don't usually see a lot. You just see... Sometimes you see Go8, which is just not even an attack strategy really. You see dragons, you see hogs, but not a lot of Gohos, so... He drops a Golem up here, and he knows from that Tesla that sprung up that it's not going to be giant bombs there. So he drops a wizard behind the Golem, obviously, so the Golem can tank for the wizards. Unfortunately, the mortars doing quite a lot of damage to the wizards. So the Golem comes down here, and the wizards are still keeping behind. So what he does here is just really nice. So he drops a couple of hogs here and there to get the clan castle and to take a few defences down. And they also trigger a giant bomb there. So the hogs got 3 defences down, clan castle lure, and the giant bomb triggered for only about 6 hogs, which is really good. So as you can see, this is an example of the Valks in the clan castle. So the Valks are still up, and I was quite nervous because he's only got 1 wizard there, which luck under the rage takes out the Valk. So maybe now, because poison spells come out, level 4 Valks in the clan castle is a good way to go. I don't know. So as you can see, he drops a heal spell on the bottom to keep those hogs up, and he doesn't put a heal spell up the top. That's great, because that means, because he's only got 2 heal spells left because he used a rage. So he uses the heal spell over this archer tower and wizard tower because all his hogs are grouped back up. That was great planning by him. Well, really good place to heal spells there. So at this point, all the defences are down. He just needs to get rid of that Barbarian King, and he's gone. So it's just a matter of cleanup. He's got his Barbarian King's ability, and there's no builder huts in the corners, so they're already taken out by his archers, which is great by him, because you don't want to run out of time on a hog raid. That's the worst thing ever. Because this one is just 1 star. And townhall 8 definitely should be 3-starred. Every single war, every townhall 8 is 3-starred. He's got plenty of hogs though, his Barbarian Kings, speed barbarians everywhere. He's got a few archers which are just beating the walls, but it's mainly the hogs. They're mainly the clean-up power. So it's just 2 storages left. And it's going to be a definite 3-star because he's got plenty of time. Great work, man. Keep it up. Let's go into the last raid. Alright guys, so the last raid I'm going to be showing is by Derek on this townhall 8 as well. So he's doing a hog attack and he drops a couple of hogs to get clan castle lure. He didn't know what was in it at the time, so he could have got away with 1 hog because it was Valks. So this is another example of level 4 Valks in the clan castle. So you can see he drops a poison spell, takes out the archer, but it doesn't do anything to the Valks. And man, when you're taking out Valks, you just spread your archers in a massive circle around them because they do really nice splash damage. So see, they take out the wizard and the archer, even though they're not right beside each other, because they're so powerful, and they just destroy the Barbarian King. So man, at this point, drop your wizards. So he drops his wizards too slow, so the Valks target them, and this is like, he's almost running out of troops here. He just needs to make sure to kill these Valks. So Valks are looking like a really good option in the clan castle, because they've got a lot of health, and if you don't know how to deal with them properly, they could be really problematic. But he drops his hogs into 2 groups here. This is really nice, because he wants them to meet up in the middle, and also, if the hogs there would just trigger 1 giant bomb and then the other giant bomb, so if it was a double giant bomb set, all the hogs wouldn't get taken out straight away. So the hogs now are all in the middle. I love how he reinforces the hogs with some level 5 from his clan castle. That giant bomb almost takes them out, but luckily no defences were targeting them at the time. So he's only got 3 heals because he's a townhall 8 obviously. So he's conserved his heal for the last bit, which is really nice, and he drops it. He tries to get them like between all the defences. A giant bomb almost takes out all his hogs, but the hogs look back to get the last cannon into the heal and get healed up. And now they'll be in the heal for the skeletons and the Barbarian King, which is awesome. So he's got tons of hogs left, and he's got a nice sprinkle of wizards throughout the base, around the edges. So usually, to be honest, the town hall is always the last building, or one of the last buildings standing in a hog raid, because the hogs always seem to go around the edge. So at this point, it's looking good. There's plenty of time with the timer. It's got wizards here and there, wizards going to the town hall. And as you can see, yet again, yes, the town hall's in the last 95% to be taken out. And there you go. 3-star. Well done. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.